sharing this because I want to connect deeper with you guys, and also because it's a big part of my photography. So February 20th, my cat Jada ran away, right? If you kind of watched my videos, you know I have my dog son Jackson and then my cat daughter Jada. And you know, I don't have kids right now, but obviously taking care of your fur babies, as they like to say, it's a big part of your day. You get a bond, and those like are your children. So anyway, Jada is an indoor cat, right? We have a great bond. She follows me around the house. Jackson follows my girlfriend around the house, and like I just love them both to death. So you know, we have a backyard, and so when we would let Jackson out, you know, Jada would like to go out and kind of just sit and look at the birds, clouds. I don't know what she was doing, but she would just be out there. She's been outside for a long time. She never would go anywhere until February 19th. It should have been my cue, but she was outside like normal, and we were getting ready to go somewhere, and I happened to look outside, and she was literally climbing a fence. And so I was like, get down. She got down, no problem. So then the next day, February 20th, you know, she runs outside, no problem. We're like, okay, yeah, she just wants to be outside. We seen her, she's just laying out per usual. And then when we finally came to let them back in, here comes Jackson trotting, and Jada nowhere to be found. So fast forward, she didn't come home. 1 week passes by, 2 weeks passes by, and I'm emotional.
Emotional, damn it!
Let's just say I'm an emotional wreck, because I was crying, I was scared. We had like a freeze. I was like, did she make it? But then it's like, freaking care. But then it's like, you know, you don't want to think like that. You want to think positive. So, you know, I went to the pound to try to see if they picked her up. I was looking on those websites every day. My girlfriend joined a whole bunch of Facebook groups and posted her and yada, yada, yada. We went to the library. I made these flyers and posted them everywhere. People were taking them down. Like, it was stressful. And just for the record, I don't necessarily know if people were taking them down, but it's just funny how a certain area, those were all gone, but then the other areas, you know, it had rained and froze and all that stuff and wind, but they were still up. So I was like, no, somebody has my cat. Somebody has my cat, and I'm not playing. I need my cat back. But then, you know, I was just hoping that if somebody took her in during the freeze or something, that they would just get this feeling I need to take her to the local pound or something, and then I would see her on the sites that I was checking every few hours, and, you know. Anyway, fast forward, somebody saw the flyer and said that we think this is your cat. We darted up there, and it was her. She was scared. She ran to where she probably was the whole time, which is one of those sewer drains.
Jada. Hey, mamas. Jada. Come here, mamas. Come here, mamas. I'm gonna have to crawl down this hole. Girl. Come here, Jada. Come here, mamas. Come here. Can you see her? No, but I can hear her. Come here, mamas. Come here.
So, you know, I'm calling her through this drain. My girlfriend's calling her, and she's like talking back, but she's not physically coming. And to be real, I was not gonna crawl in that drain because, number one, it goes all the way back, and then it turned to the left, and that went all the way up the street. It's underground, it's dark, and all that stuff, and I'm like, not doing that. So my girlfriend had posted in one of the Facebook groups and was like, you know, when this happens, how do you guys get the cat out the drain? Do you have any tips? And then this lady, bless her heart, her name was Kathy, she said that we can use one of her traps that, you know, catch animals and all that stuff. So she came over, gave us the trap, taught us how to use it. We put the trap in the drain. I'm just gonna back up slightly because keep in mind, those weeks that she were gone, we were going out almost every single night with our flashlights. It's cold, calling her name. But where she was, which was maybe, I don't even know, just a few feet from where we normally would walk, we never went that way. We never went that way, and we could have seen her, but we just never went that way because it was like the entrance into the neighborhood, and I was like, I mean, I just don't think she would go that way, but she was right there in the drain. So we got the trap, we put some like salmon in there and put it in the entrance of the tunnel. So you can't see it, it's kind of like in the tunnel. If she comes out, she'll have to go around it kind of thing. So, you know, we left, we were out doing some errands, and then my girlfriend was coming back home and I was gonna go back out. So I was like, well, you know, I'm anxious, but I'll just wait until, you know, you come back out with me and we can, you know, go see. But she's like, we're just going this way so you can hop out and look. When I tell you, when I looked in that drain and I seen her, I was so excited. I just, like, I don't know, the feeling. It just was like a relief, right?
Look at her. Hey, mamas. Hi, Jada. Jada. Hey, mamas.
Where to put her out? Girl, she ate up all that food.
Hey, mamas. Hey, Jada.
We gonna catch up.
Hey, Jada. Hey. Welcome home.
So she's all good now. You know, I gave her a bath because she's been gone shy of 3 weeks. And I was like, you know, I don't know what you've been doing, where you've been at, and you can't give Jackson no fleas if you got something, you know. So yeah, we gave her a bath, okay? And she's all good. She's back to her normal self now. The thing is, like I said, I was an emotional wreck because it's one of those things like, it's different if I had an indoor-outdoor cat and she ran away. This was just something, it just happened. I didn't know if she was okay or not kind of thing. And so there was days that I was like crying, and then on top of, you know, other things in life, it's just, life gets hard. So one time, you know, I was having a moment and I decided to take a picture because I had just kind of got done crying. My eyes were puffy and red and I was like, I just feel like broken, like there's like a missing piece or something. And you might be like, it's a freaking cat, but it was just life in general, okay? And I was like, it just feels like something, like I just need to activate something, or like something is missing, or I'm not getting the clue on something, you know? So I took this picture and then I kind of turned it into my thoughts and my feelings, basically my emotions behind my photography. So I took the picture, pretty much edited the whole thing in Photoshop. I took some puzzle pieces, put it on my face, I cut one out, and I played around with different things that I wanted underneath the puzzle piece that I cut out. But since in that moment, I was just more so thinking like what am I missing? Something needs to like activate, kind of sort of thing, to put it into some type of ball of, I don't know how to explain it. So I just made the piece that I needed is green, and it's, you know, it's just the final piece that's glowing, it's ready to go. And then the piece that needed that is red. So this is the final photo that I came up with. You know, it's not just like my favorite photo I ever taken, but like I said, when I do creative photos like this, it's typically because there's an emotion behind my photo. Whether it kind of turns out good or not, it's just me portraying what's in my head out to my photos. I wanted to tell you the story of how this picture even came about, because it kind of stemmed from my cat daughter running away. So let me know what y'all think of the photo in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more photography content. I'm out.
Love is love. Love is love. Love is love. Adios.